So good afternoon all and welcome back to potential. That is class yesterday's yesterday class we were discussing about how to find electric potential due to a point charge. If I take a charge at a particular distance, so what is the potential due to point charge? And we discussed some more that means more problems which is asked in previous JE questions, right? Now, today we are going to continue with the JE 2013, which is based on potential due to the point charge. We take potential due to point charge. Can you tell me if there is a charge plus Q, there is a charge plus Q at a particular distance, is the distance R. Can you tell me what is the potential at this particular point P? Anybody? Potential at that particular point? Yes, anybody is there? Huh? KQ by R. So this is nothing but a KQ divided by R. If I take this is a capital Q, then KQ divided by R. It is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? It is a scalar or a vector quantity? Scalar quantity. So scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. Okay. So that means if you take Q for positive charge, it is positive. For negative charge, it is negative. Right? Now will be, so based on this idea, what we derived this formula also, we in the previous classes, we derived it. Now, here 2013, one question is given, which is mixed with the different concepts here. Two small equal charges. Two small, okay, small equal point charges. Two small equal point charges of same magnitude Q are suspended from a common point. They are suspended from a common point, right? If I draw the diagram, it looks like this. So this is nothing but suspension, rigid support. It is suspended from the same points. So both are equal in magnitudes. Then immediately there will be repel from their positions like this, right? Is it clear? So there will be repel at this particular position. So both are, let us take it as Q and a Q. On the ceiling by an insulating masket string of equal lengths. These are equal lengths in equilibrium. In equilibrium with each other, making an angle theta with vertical. That means they are making an angle theta with equilibrium, right? Is it clear? Any doubt till this point? Anybody? Do you have any doubt here? Anybody? Any doubts till that point? Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubt here? Yes, no, boliye. Till this point. So what I did, just two strings are there, two strings, they are connected with the two. That means here two charges, point charges are suspended from the same length. Then as both are positive charges are same magnitude, okay, then they'll repels. And he's saying that it is making an angle theta with vertical. So I draw a vertical, this is making theta. Now what is asking you to calculate? So at this particular point, at point P, at midpoint, what is the potential? We want to calculate potential at this midpoint, right? Electrostatic potential between these two line joining center. That means at this center, we require to calculate electrostatic potential, right? For that sake, what I'll do here, they are equilibrium, they're not coming down. Let us take this complete distance. If I take as x, complete distance is x, then this distance will become how much? Can you tell me? Half of the distance? Yes or no? Half of the distance is x by 2. This is also x by 2. Right? Total distance is x by 2 and x by 2. Is it fine? X by 2, x by 2. This is nothing but x. Clear? Okay. Now, if I take at this particular point, the weight of it is acting downwards, which is nothing but mg acting downwards, mg. Here also mg acting downwards, mg. And tension is acting along the string, tension. Here also tension is acting along the string, right? Now here, what we can take, a tension to be resolved into components. So opposite angles are equal. This is theta. This can be written as a t cos theta. This side is a t sin theta. So in this direction, it is a t sin theta. T sin theta. Here there will be an electrostatic force of repulsion as both are repels each other. Here also electrostatic force of repulsion. This is electrostatic force of repulsion K Q1 Q2, that is a Q square divided by X square. Here also F electrostatic force is equal to K Q square divided by X square. Here also it will be divided, that is resolved into component T cos theta, and this is nothing but T sin theta. This will be T sin theta, right? T sin theta. Is it clear? Fine. So Fe is nothing but force between these two charges, K Q square by X square. Is it clear, this one diagram? Yes, no, boliye. Just to take a screenshot till here, then we'll proceed. If you have any doubts, let me know here. Just take a screenshot. Done? Yes, no, boliye. हो गया? Respond नहीं दे रहे. Yes, screenshot over. Alekia over or done. Yes. Okay, fine. Where is this one? Here some of the options are given to us. Now what I'll do, the concept of equilibrium. Here T cos theta balances mg and T sin theta balances kq square by r. That is nothing but T cos theta is equals to mg and T sin theta balances k q square divided by r square. T sin theta is equal to k q square divided by r square, and T cos theta is equal to mg. So from here onward, just you can take the LCM part for that one. If you divide both the things, if I divide, then T cos theta, T sin theta by T cos theta will get a tan theta equals to, fine, tan theta is equal to what I can write, k q square divided by r square into mg. Is it clear till this point, all of you? What is asking? Potential at this point. We want potential at that particular point we require. Okay. Now from this, what I'll do, I'll remove a q by x. So to find the potential, we know that potential at this particular point, if I want VC at that particular point, I require kq by r, or it's nothing but x, or x by 2. We can say that x by 2. So see, at this particular point, due to this charge, one potential will be there. Due to this charge, one potential will be there. Both will be added up. algebraic sum because it is nothing but a scalar quantity. So that means into 2. That means 2 will goes up. Vc is equals to a k. This 2 will go up. That means 4k q by what? X. That is Vc is equal to 4 into k is a constant into q by x. So what I am trying to calculate is q by x. From this equation, if I get q by x, then simply substitute there. We'll be getting the answer for that one, right? Now q by x. What I can get q by x? Can you tell me here t square by x square? Sorry. So this is nothing but x square. Here also x square. Then q square by x square. If I take it outside, q square divided by x square equals to q square divided by x square, just a tan theta into mg divided by tan theta into mg divided by what I'll get mg. It's nothing but tan theta into mg divided by k, right? Tan theta. And then q by x. Q by x can be written as under root of mg tan theta divided by k. So here q by x is equals to under root of tan theta into mg divided by k. Till here, anybody have any doubts? Now take this and substitute there. That's all over. Answer. So here, if I substitute this equation in this one, that is Vc at that particular point, that is at the midpoint between the two charges. Vc is nothing but midpoint between 2 points. So if I substitute in Vc is equal to, right? So Vc equal to 4k instead of q by x. Q by x as substitute under root of tan theta into mg by k. It's nothing but under root of tan theta into mg divided by k, right? So here k and k, this is root k, this is k. K can be written as root k into root k. So I can get it as Vc is equals to 4. You can take inside, that's nothing but under roots of k mg tan theta. Is it clear? Fine. Yes. So this is nothing but potential at a midpoint. Potential at a midpoint for two charges. So option will be, so option is D. Right? Is it clear, all of you? So once again, I'll try to explain just briefly. See, if I take what is the question which is asked in 2013? Let us see here. In 2013, a question asked, what is saying is like two charges are there, two charges of equal magnitudes connected by two strings of equal lengths, right? Then two strings of equal lengths, what happens as their magnitude is same, that means both are same charges, then they will get repelled. They'll get repelled. Okay, so they will get repelled, and according to the problem, so at equilibrium, these are making an angle theta with respect to vertical. That's all. Now, according in the problem, we want to calculate. According to the problem, we have to calculate the potential at the midpoint of two charges. Midpoint of two charges. Okay, we already know that what is the potential at the midpoints. That means potential due to the point charge at a distance r. Already we derived it, which is nothing but kq by r. V is equal to kq by r. So if I want potential at this point, the potential at this point is due to two. That is one charge which is at a distance of x by 2, another charge which is at a distance of x by 2. Two potentials will be there. So that is I am writing here Vc is equal to kq x by 2 into 2. Kq x by 2 into 2. Is it clear that one? Then from here 4 and k are constant, so q by x, just keep it aside, and we'll try to calculate q by x. Now at this particular point it is an equilibrium, so weight of it is acting downward tension along the string. So tension can be resolved into two components, T cos theta and T sin theta. Fine, T cos theta and T sin theta. Then between these two charges, there is an electrostatic force of repulsion will be there. That is Fe is equal to kq square by r square or x square here. So these two will be get balanced, and these two get balanced. A net force acting on the system here is 0, so that it will be in equilibrium, right? So just equating mathematical terms here, that means mathematically we are calculating. So just divide T sin theta by T cos theta, we'll get a q square by x square, which is tan theta into mg divided by k, which is q by x is equal to under root of tan theta into mg by k. So q by x, take that and substitute here, we're getting this one. Finally, option is D. Still you have any doubts? Let me know. Anybody? Any doubts? Respond to me. Now, potential due to, see, potential, electric potential due to system of particles, due to system of particles, right? We already calculated a charge. If I take this, there is a positive charge, at a particular distance r. Just now we discussed that at that particular point, potential at that particular point is kq by r, right? If I take this, nothing but capital Q, right? We take this capital Q, kq by r. And very important thing is, if it is q is positive, potential is positive, q is negative, then potential is also negative. Because it is a scalar quantity. So nothing but scalar quantity, right? Fine. Now system of particles, that means more number of charges are there. Let me take here one q1, next here it is q2, here it is q3, here it is q4, like this. Any number we can take. Let me calculate at this particular points what is the electric field intensity, electric potential at this particular point P. Electric potential at point P. How to calculate electric potential at that point P? If I take these two are negative, one is positive, negative, and positive. So let me take from point P2, distance is R1. From point P2 minus Q2 is R2, और P से minus Q3 तक R3 ले लो, और इधर से Q4 तक R4 ले लो, बस, right? Then potential due to Q1 is positive or negative? Fast reply. Potential due to Q1 is positive or negative? Positive or negative? Positive, right? So potential due to, if I want at this particular points, if I take V1, V2, V3, V4 are the potentials. Here V1 is nothing but V2. Here it is V3. Is nothing but V4. Simply I can add all the potentials. Now you can see here potential V1, here V2, V3, V4, and here Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4, right? So V at point P can be written as V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4. Just now I told that at this particular point P, V1. V1 is a potential at a point P due to Q1 at a distance of R1. So I can write now KQ1 divided by R1. Am I right? Next, due to this one, minus Q2 which is at a distance of R2 at a point P. So if I want potential at a point P due to minus Q2 at a distance of R2 being it is negative, so potential will be negative. So minus K Q2 divided by R2. Similarly, for these two we can write minus K into Q3 divided by R3 plus K into Q4 divided by R4. Is it clear, this one, all of you? So it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. Just repeat this one. Fine. Periodic charge due to point charge. We know that at a distance of R, Vp is equals to KQ divided by R. That is potential due to the point charge at a distance of R. So Q is positive, V is positive, Q is negative, V is negative. This is a scalar quantity. If I take at this particular point, how we are calculating. So this is nothing but a final expression for this one. Is it clear, this one? All of you? Any doubts? Let me know. Just 30 seconds, you take a screenshot. 30 seconds, take a screenshot. And done. Done. Right. Going to next one. Right. Concept of null point now. Concept of null point. What is concept of null point? Already in electric field intensity we discussed how to calculate, and even force also, electrostatic force, electric field intensity, and null points at which electric field intensity will become zero, at which electrostatic force will become zero between two charges. Now if I take two charges, for example, I'll give this is a concept is null points, right? Concept is nothing but null points. Fine. If I take plus a Q charge, right, at a distance of, let us take R. Can anybody tell what is the potential at this particular point P? Anybody? At this particular point P due to plus Q charge. How much? Boliye? KQ by R. Okay. So V1 is equal to V at point P is KQ by R. For example, same distance, I'll keep it as negative charge here. Negative charge, right? Due to this at this particular point P. What is the potential again? Potential at that particular point. Let us take it as this is the first charge, this is nothing but second charge. So due to first charge is KQ by R, due to second charge potential is K minus KQ by R, due to two charges. If I want potential at that particular points, V1 plus V2, which is nothing but 0. Am I right? 0. If both are equal in magnitudes and opposite in sign, the potential at midpoint is 0. If they are different, then how to calculate? Let us take one positive charge. I'll take one positive charge and minus 3Q negative charge. Two charges are taken. So between this, definitely one null point will be there, because between the line joining, one is positive, one is negative, then at midpoint at equal distances, there will be a null point, or electric field intensity will, electric field, that is electric potential at that particular point, will become 0, right? Now coming to this points, between these two, somewhere else, it's not exactly at center, somewhere else. Let me take, they are separated by distance of a, separated by distance of a. We want to find the null points. Fine. So plus q and minus 3q, plus q and minus 3q. If I take, this is at a distance of x, this is at a distance of x, then this will be, remaining distance will be a minus x. Am I right? So we want to calculate potential at a point of p should be equal to 0. At this particular point, potential should be 0, right? That means potential due to first charge, potential due to second charge should be equal. If I want potential at a point of p, potential at a point of p is equal to, let me take first charge, second charge. As we discussed here, the same thing I am discussing here. So potential at a point of p, if I want potential due to first charge plus potential due to second charge. Potential due to first charge can be written as kq divided by x. Next, potential due to second charge, there is negative charge, keep it as negative, that is minus k3q divided by a minus x. So at this particular point, it should become 0. Potential at this particular point should become 0. That is nothing but we call it as null points, right? So then 0 is equal to, at what distance? At what distance we are getting? So kq divided by x minus 3kq divided by a minus x. Now kq by x is equals to 3kq by a minus x. So kq will get a cancel. So what I can get from here, 1 by x is equals to 3 by a minus x. Just a cross multiplication, a minus x is equal to 3x, or a is equal to 4x, or x is equal to, x equals to a by 4. Is it clear, this one? X will be a by 4. Now this distance is becoming how much? A by 4. Now can you tell me remaining distance? 3a by 4. That means it is nearer to which charge? Bigger charge or smaller charge? This is nothing but x. It is nearer to which charge? Can you tell me? Nearer to which charge? Boliye. Smaller charge. So nearer to smaller charge. Okay. That is the null point there. Is it clear, all of you? So between these two, or away, outside also there is possibility. So here this is bigger charge. If you take consideration of negative sign minus 3q, minus 3 and 1, minus 3 is less than 1. No, we are taking charge is a scalar quantity, q is a scalar quantity, only consider the magnitude. If you consider only magnitude, then we'll be getting plus q is negative, plus q is a smaller charge. If plus q is smaller charge, just away from it also one more null point, there is a possibility, right? So there is null point, one more possibility is there, nearer. So between two charges or outside the smaller charge, because outside bigger charge is not possible. Already we discussed when we are calculating a null point in electrostatic force, right? Electrostatic force or electric field intensity, all possibilities, right? Just take a screenshot, then we'll proceed. Done? Yes. Yes. Okay. Chalo. No. So if I want the outside of it, so till this point, if I take, but there is one more possibility is there. So here, let me take in between case 1, I'll take, this is case 1. Case 2, if I take case 2, What is case 2? Case 2. What is case 2? Case 2 is outside of it. It's nothing but outside. Outside nearer to this point, let me take this distance. We want to calculate Vp at this particular point. Electric potential should become 0. Let me take this distance is now a x. I'll take this is at a distance of x. Now from this point, the second one is at a distance of how much? A plus x, right? That's fine, all of you. So I'm taking is it at a distance of x, P point is at a distance of x, and minus 3q is at a distance of a plus 3x. Now what I can do here, I want potential at this particular point. At this particular point is due to 2. So at this particular point is equal to due to first charge is at a distance of x. So I can write a kq divided by x. Next, due to second charge, it is at a distance of a plus 3x. That is, I can write minus k 3q divided by a plus x. Am I right? So at this particular point P, okay, nearer to the smaller charge, outside the line joining two charges should become 0. Then kq divided by x is equal to k 3q divided by a plus x. So k, q cancel. So I can write 1 by x is equals to 3 by a plus x. Simply cross multiply. A plus x is equal to 3x, or a is equals to 2x, or x is equals to a by 2. That means one more possibility outside at a distance of a by 2, nearer to the smaller charge. So this is a by 2. So a by 2 outside from the smaller charge, and a by 4 inside, near between the two charges from the nearer charge, right? Smaller charge. Take a screenshot fast. Done? Yes? No? बोलिए. Done? Right. Okay. Understood till this one? Any difficulty? All of you? Sure? Everybody? Right. So we'll stop till here due to point charges. Whatever we discuss, see, when we start electric field intensity, first we discussed about point charges. Then what happened? We started with distributed bodies. That is nothing but extended bodies. Now point charges over. Now extended bodies. We'll go for extended bodies. Fine. So now write down. Till here, no doubts, no? Sure. Now electric potential due to uniform. We want to calculate electric potential due to uniformly distributed charged ring or a ring. Electric potential due to uniform charged distributed ring. Uniform charge ring. You can take like this. Electric potential due to uniform charge distributed ring. Okay, total charge capital Q will take. So at the center we have to calculate. Now if I take a ring, it's nothing but a ring, right? For this ring, at the center, what is the potential? On the axis, it is what is the potential, right? So let us take all positive charges are there. So all positive charges. So ring. This is nothing but a ring. So positive charges are distributed on the surface of the ring, right? So this is the ring. If you have clarity about it. Right. Fine. I'm able to see as a ring. So ring, all positive charges are there. Now we want to calculate at the center and on the axis. This is at a distance of x. This is at a this nothing but radius r. At this axis, at this particular point P, we have to calculate the electric potential. Now if I take total charge distributed is Q. Total charge distributed is Q. Total charge is how much? Q. Total charge on the ring. Total charge on the ring is Q. Now, how to calculate potential at this particular point? Right? It is not a point charge. Number of charges are there. There's an extended body. अब कैसे calculate करते हैं? Right? If I say KQ by R, that is wrong because the total charge is not distributed at the center. Right? This is a ring. All charges are distributed on the surface. And one more thing is, if I take one positive, that is a charge is taken at a distance of r. This is nothing but a point charge. If it is at a distance r, if I want potential at this particular point, then I can write potential at a point P equals to KQ divided by R. KQ divided by R at that particular point. That is due to a point charge. That is due to a point charge. Right? So this is an extended body. See, point charge cannot be converted into extended body, but extended body can be converted into point body or point charge. Extended charged body can be converted to point charge. How we can convert? Can you tell me? Anybody? How you can convert? Integration. Anybody? कोई बोल सकते क्या? प्रणीता बोल सकते क्या? प्रणीता बोल सकते हैं? Right. Now what we'll do, we'll take a small element from this. See, if I want to apply this KQ by R, what I require a small charge, or a small element, right? Small charge. If I take a small part from here, right? Small, right? Of dx length and dq is the charge. Now I can right, because at this particular point dq, small charge is there, which is nothing but a point charge. We can consider if this is a point charge, so dx is nothing but a dq. So dx is what? Dq. Dx is a small element and dq is nothing but small charge. If it is at a particular distance, is at a distance of x, let us take, I can say that it is acting as a point charge and we can calculate, right? So if I take at a point P, now small dv is equals to, at this particular point, k into dq by r. So can I write this r? R can be written as under root of r square plus x square. Am I right? dv is equal to k into dq by r. Small charge I took. Fine. Can I write like this? What I did, I took a small element. This is nothing but small element. I took small element. small elements. Small elements. So small element is acting as a point charge. Now dV is equal to K into dQ by R. Fine. Now, but what is R? We can substitute here. Now dV is equals to K into dQ divided by R. R can be written as under root of R square plus X square. Am I right? K into dQ by R square plus X square. Yes, all of you. Now we can do integration. If I cut all the small parts, if we going on, okay. If I cut all small parts of the ring and integrate, if I integrate dq, I'll be getting total q. Right? Integration of dq is what? Q. That means all small parts. पूरा कट करके फिर जोड़ दो, ओके, अब रिंग बन जाएगा. राइट? कट 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 कट. That means integration of dq is nothing but q. Here you will be integrating on both sides. This is for a small element, dv. If I want total, then integrate on both sides. If I integrate on both sides, this has to be integrated. Integration of dv is nothing but v equals to k. So k is a constant. Can you tell me divided by under root of r square plus x square integration of dq? So under root of r square plus x square is a constant, yes or no? Boliye. See, under root of r square plus x square, is it a constant? Yes or no? Fast. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what is this distance? This distance is from element to this point. If I take a ring, this is a ring. This is the distance from at any point. If you take at any point from the surface of the ring to the center, from the surface of the ring to the center, at any point if you take, at any point if you take, any point if you take, right? Same. The distance is same. So the distance will be same, k by under root of r square plus x square integration of dq. Then and integration of dq is nothing but q. Integration of dq is nothing but q. So we can write finally v is equals to k into capital Q divided by under root of r square plus x square. This is potential due to ring on its axis. So on its axis, right? Hopefully, if you remember or not, we calculated even for electric field intensity at this particular point. Electric field intensity also calculated. Can anybody remember that formula? Can anybody tell? You remember E is equal to K capital Q into small r divided by under root of r square plus x square. That is electric field intensity at this particular point. Is it clear, that one? Okay. Now coming back to this one, at center on the axis at a point P we got. If I take at center, this is at center I want. If I take to center, what happens to x? Can anybody tell? If I take this point to center, what happens to x? X क्या बन जाएगा? क्या बन गया? क्या बनेगा x? If you take this point P to C, what happens to x? 0. Okay. वो 0 से 0 बन जाएगा, right? So x will become 0 if you shift from P to C. So that means, okay, 9 नहीं होता, विमल 0. Fine. Integration of dq is nothing but q. अब क्या कर सकते हैं? देखो v at center कैलकुलेट करना. अब v at center कैलकुलेट करने के लिए x will become what? 0. X is 0. X will become 0. V at C at center kq divided by x square under root of x square. That is r square plus x square. X square गया और क्या बच गया? Under root of r square or simply kq divided by r. That means it is simply